Hi there everybody. So, new project on the table. I'm taking a break from the previous project, which is it's the big planes, the 1/24 scale 1/5, and I'm going to start on this little thing here. This, as you can see, is the Spitfire Mark 14C. This is a 1/72 scale from Academy hobby model kits. Picked it up on eBay a few weeks ago, and because I just wanted one. So before we start, let's have a quick look at the box art and stuff. So on the front there's a pretty decent picture of the aircraft itself, as you can see there. Tells everything you know. Glue and paint included down the bottom here, 1/72 scale. On this side, it shows you pictures of the built-up kit, etc. On this side, it's the box art. On this side, more information, mainly about the contents of the box in 3, 6, 9, 10 languages. Go on and count them. Made in Korea, says down here, by Academy model, 2008 copyright, so fairly oldish model. Not that that's a problem. I don't think it is at all, to be honest. But contains one unassembled model kit and easy to follow pictorial instructions and other things that I can show you the English. I'll show you the English text. Anyway, and on the other side, same as the other side. Back to the front there. Back of the box, just a cardboard box. Inside. So, what have I got here? Instruction manuals at the top. I've been in this box before, so I've got an idea of what's in here. This is not a big surprise to me, to be honest. Let's have a look. Instruction manual there, which looks fairly cheaply printed, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. On the inside it does, anyway. Rather soft printing of the diagrams. The plastic. Some bits of paper from the people I bought it from. Let's have a look here. Let me see, shipping method. So I bought this from, doesn't tell me on here, should do. Oh, Jadlam models, Jadlam Racing model kits and stuff. So it cost me £11.48 post free. So yeah, about I understand that's about average for a kit of this type, 1/72 scale kits, because you can get them costing way a lot more than that, you know, £20–30 depending on the detailing and accuracy of the kit. But this is just a bog standard model kit. Let's take a look at the, it's got the usual route. Let's take a look at the paperwork. So there you have it. Picture of the box art at the top, picture of the built-up kit, some information about the building process, and so on, and a legend of what these little symbols mean. Inside, basically it's just one big fold-out sheet of paper. Get it lined up on the screen. So yeah, fairly straightforward thing. How many build sections? 14 build sections. Starts off with the cockpit assembly, bulkhead assembly. So it's telling you what all the bits are, which is average. So it starts off with the bulkhead assembly. Move that out of the way a little bit. Interior assembly, fuselage assembly, goes into the engine, exhaust assembly, because there isn't an engine in this thing. Wing assembly, you've got 3 bits to the wing. I can see what I mean here about the softness of the printing. The main parts are like, you know, it's like a poor photocopy, but then you've got these bits here which look like they've been added afterwards, like really sharp bits of drawing. Same thing down here. Like someone's added in the wing there afterwards. Anyway, the build process looks very straightforward. You get down here to 7 spinner assembly, propeller assembly. Unlike a lot of kits of this scale, the propeller blades are all separate. So you drop those into the spinner afterwards. Cockpit mounting closed, or you can optional to make the cockpit open. Canopy open. Then there's landing gear assembly, landing gear mounting down there, and on the back rocket assembly. So this vehicle had rockets, and rocket mounting onto the wings, on the side of the wings there. And down here you've got the colours that are needed for this kit. So it just tells you the colours, the name of the colour, and it's not telling you a particular brand of paint, which is fine with me. Now I can ignore these colours on the paint scheme there, because I'm not going to build this as a World War II Spitfire. Now this is going to be part of the Rebel Squadron, the Fantasy Rebel Squadron, if you like. So some of you may remember that I already built one of these before, which was a Mustang, but you know, got a video here if you want, or is it up here? Which way around is this? Let's have a look. Yeah, so I think it's up here. Anyway, on down below if you want. So that's the instructions. Let's look at some plastic. So in here we have one plastic bag with the plastic parts in it. There's that yellow sheet, which is in Korean and English. So basically it's telling you some guide warning in assembly of model kits. More languages on the other side, so I'll leave that in the box there. Put that away. You've got another sheet of paper here, which is, what is this? Tells you about the tools that you may need, basic tools. Happily I do have these basic tools, so I think I'm okay there. Everything back in the box. There's a little decal sheet here. Let's take a close look at that. So some very nice decals, including seat belts. So I'll probably be using the seat belts, because right now they're the only part of this kit that will be useful. So nice. Bag's open. And it's stuck slightly. Can you see a difference? No. Anyway, so there you go. And plastic. So let's open up the bag. Scissors. So in the bag we've got another little bag. So 2 sprues with the main grey plastic. So if we get you all in. 2 sprues with the grey plastic of the vehicle itself. And the 3rd sprue in a plastic bag with a canopy. So we've got 2 canopy options here. Closed canopy there, which is pretty nice, looks good. And the open option. So, so which will I do? I don't know if I want to open it. I'll decide that when I get to it. Put it away. I'm not going to take the plastic out because it's fine. So 2 sprues, we'll start with at the beginning. Sprue A, get you all in. Sprue A has the main fuselage, propeller blades there, rear tail fins, tail wings there, the propeller front bit, spinner rather, and some other bits of the bulkhead and the cockpit parts. On the back side we have some detail on the inside of the cockpit. Some pretty decent detail actually, I think you'll find. Same again with the control panel there, floor of the cockpit, and the rear bulkhead, I think, the seat. So from a detail point of view, these are pretty damn good actually. I've got to say, they look pretty good. You can build a very well detailed model of this kit without too much work, just straight out of the box. There's a little bit of flash on the top of the nose section there, but nothing a little stick will fix. Sanding stick, that is. So here it says Academy A, Academy plastic model. So I like the way they got this part here done. Anyway, the other sprue, which I suspect is Sprue B, and indeed it is Sprue B. So Sprue B has the wings, landing gear, little exhaust parts there, engine exhaust parts, and some other little bits, the rockets primarily, and little air scoop, which will go, I believe, right there under the cockpit, under the fuselage. Take a little bit of a close look at these bits here. Again, detailing on these wings. The panel lines are very fine and very nicely done, very clear, very visible, and as some might say, they'll take a wash very nicely. And there is a lot of detail on this thing, certainly more than I would normally expect on this scale of aircraft, of model. On the back side there's nothing there really, apart from the tail rear parts of the wings. Now the little rockets, so you've got the rockets there. So 1, 2, so basically they're molded in pairs, 2, 4, 6, 8, and the little tails, fins at the back of the rockets there. Little air scoop, which again, as I mentioned before, goes on in front of that scoop a bit there, under there. And on this side, the wheels, which are single part. I noticed that they are flat on one side, and also the little hole, the mounting hole that goes into the landing strut is keyed, so you can only get it in one way, assuming you get it in the right way. Yes, you can only get it in one way, let's leave it at that. That bit is the exhaust covers. That's about it. It's no real detail on the exhaust really, except there's a couple of little markings over there. Anyway, so that's it. As it normally is with building these things, it's a good idea to decide how you're going to paint it, and certainly with the internal parts it may be worth a while painting it all, painting some of the detailed parts before assembling it, but I'm not going to do that right now. Anyway, I'm just going to get along and build this. So this is the first look at the Academy Spitfire Mark 9, sorry, Mark 14 XIV, Mark 14C I believe. Now it's a 5 propeller blade one, and just having another look at this. Oh yeah, I didn't see him before. Yeah, those you got the exhausts there, and the exhaust cowlings over there. Anyway, yeah, this isn't supposed to be a really detailed look. It's just a quick and first look at the parts. A quick summary of this review. It looks very well molded. The detailing is pretty much excellent in my opinion, and yeah, a decent recommendation. Academy this will be the second Academy kit that I've built that I'm aware of. The first one was the Mustang, which I'm building in this as part of this project, which I built rather as part of this project, and that one was very nice as well. I do have a second one of that hanging around somewhere, so I may build that one again sometime soon. But right now we're on to the Spitfire first. So would I recommend this kit? Yes, I certainly would. Actually, a good 8.5 out of 10 so far. But then kits can look good out of the box, but it's the build that makes a kit a good kit, or rather that makes a good kit a great kit, I think. Anyway, yeah, so I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and take care everybody. Unless of course you want to see the build of this, then that'll be next.